Hello everyone and welcome to Life Transformation UK. My name is Ben and today I want to share with you why exactly I think that motivational videos are quite frankly probably doing you a disservice and why you should probably stop watching motivational videos altogether. Now, a few years back when I was just getting started in self-improvement, I developed something of an addiction to motivational videos. If I was waking up in the morning, I had to watch a motivational video. If I wanted to study, motivational video. If I wanted to go work out, I watched a motivational video because it got me hyped, it got me pumped up and ready to go out there. And for a while, that worked for me, and it was absolutely fine. But what I started to notice was that as quickly as I could peak in motivation, I could just as easily drop right back down. And what I started to notice more often was that I would find myself in these places of absolutely no motivation at all, because I didn't realise that every time I felt unmotivated and I jumped to watching a motivational video, I was learning and I was teaching myself how to unlearn internal motivation, because I started seeking it from other sources, when in reality what I should have been doing is learning how to develop motivation for myself so that I wouldn't need to go external at all. Now, this isn't to say that you should never watch a motivational video because it's bad for you. I just think that it's far more worth it for you to learn how to develop motivation for yourself. Because motivational videos, motivational speeches, going to motivational seminars and events, they're all great, and at the time they make you feel amazing, they make you feel positive, hyped up, energetic, ready to go out there and conquer the world. And then a few hours, a few days, a few weeks later, you're right back where you started, because you've not made any lasting change for yourself. You've not worked on actually motivating yourself from within. And the most powerful kind of motivation that you're going to have is not going to be from somebody giving you a motivational talking to, because there isn't going to be a coach in your life all the time. The best place to have motivation is developing it yourself, finding out what works for you, what gets you up in the morning, what keeps you going. As I've said before in previous videos, motivation is actually a pretty poor fuel for self-improvement. In reality, you need to just build momentum for yourself and find out what works for you. But just generally speaking, I find myself completely turned off from motivational videos now. They are almost cliched, and they follow a very specific pattern which has become almost boring to me now, where you'll have some famous person's speech, Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, sometimes Denzel Washington. He actually pops up quite a lot in motivational speeches. That one speech from the first Rocky film as well, that pops up a lot in these motivational videos. The music is pretty much always the same. It's this kind of hyped up cinematic music that makes you feel great at the time, but that you'd probably be embarrassed to put in your playlist. And then you've got the kind of the cliched images of the person that they're feeling down and they're unmotivated and they're kind of slumped over like this, and then they hear that part of the speech, and then now they're working out and now they're smiling and confident, and all in all it's just a BS hype fest that will make you feel great for now, and it might give you that boost to get to do what you need to do, but over time motivational videos are just teaching you to seek motivation from outside of yourself. And seeking that kind of thing from outside of yourself, as with most things, distracts you from who you really are and the resources that you actually have within you. ultimately that kind of short burst of motivation is always going to be here today and gone tomorrow. And there are going to be some times where you're not going to have access to a motivational speech and you're just going to have to get up and go and do things yourself. Sometimes you're going to go through periods of complete lack of motivation. For the last 2 weeks, or kind of last week and the week before, I fell into a place of absolutely no motivation. I stopped wanting to make videos because I was seeing a little bit of progress, but not as much as I wanted to, and I was getting discouraged. And in the past, I probably would have sat down and watched a motivational video, or I would have watched somebody else's success story on YouTube to just kind of pump myself up. But this time I stopped myself from doing that because I knew that it wasn't going to help me. The only thing that was going to help me was that if I pushed through that demotivated slump. And what I did is I just kept on doing what I was doing. I made video after video after video after video and did not miss a single day. And this week I've picked myself back up again, and I'm back at it, and I'm enjoying the process a lot more because I didn't quit, and I kept on and I did my thing and I found my way rather than trying to find my motivation from outside of myself. So ultimately you have to find your own way to motivate yourself, because that will be the best way for you to get consistent results over and over and over again. And when you start relying on yourself to get that kind of positive, energetic feeling, then you can access it at any time you want. And sometimes it'll take a little bit longer for it to kick in. And when that happens, that's when discipline comes into it, and that's when momentum comes into it. It's making small bits of progress every single day over time that will get you that big win. So that's why I think motivational videos suck, and kind of what you can do about it to improve your own internal motivation. So if you have found this video useful, make sure to leave a like and a comment letting me know what it is that you're going to be doing today to transform your life. And why not subscribe to the channel as well while you're down there. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one very soon.